You're in the squad. Teddy Ted's Varsity Squad.
What's up, everybody, and welcome again to Teddy Ted's Varsity Squad NFL Pick'em Week 4. Well, going into Week 4. Last week was Week 3. Had a great week last week, and in my video picks, I was 5-0. So if you followed what I told you, you did well in those picks. If you didn't, so sorry. Maybe next time you should listen. Hopefully this week I'll have a successful week again in my picks, but we'll see what happens. But before we get into that, let's get into our shout-outs. All right, so today I want to give a shout out to all the females in our group. Normally, people think of the NFL as a male sport. Of course, we watch males play, but a lot of females like football. So in this group, I think we probably have more females this year than we've ever had before, including my wife's sister, a couple of people in Colorado that are playing, a couple of people's wives also that are playing. So I think we got about maybe 10 to 15 females in the group, and some of the women actually picked better than the men. So congratulations to the women that play in our group. Shout outs to you. And hopefully next year we'll have even more females in our group to show the guys really how to pick games. So anyway, shout outs to all the girls in our group. Last night's game. Did you guys see it? I didn't get my video done in time. It was the Giants versus the Washington Redskins. Now, I was a little torn on that game. You know, the Giants, Redskins, it's like cauliflower versus broccoli. Which one do you want to eat? They're both nasty, but you gotta eat them because they're good for you, maybe. So I went ahead and chose the Redskins, of course. They were playing at home. Looks like Giants have turned the corner because they went ahead and whipped the Redskins. So obviously my bad on that one. But anyway, 12 games coming up, so not a big deal. Sunday's coming. All the games will be played on that day, plus Monday night's games. So hopefully I'll fare better in those games, but we'll see. Who did you pick? I know you picked. I saw. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so let's get to last week's winners. We got to give some shout outs to those people. So the first place person in our group went to a person, I don't know how to pronounce his moniker. It's like NYKILI. It's like New York Kleinike. Anyway, I won't even try to say that because I just did. But I do know his name. His real name is Corey. So congratulations, Corey, on your picks. You won first place for this week, $100 to you. That's what's up, man. Good job on your picks. All right, second place person goes to my man C-Mag Curtis, living in California. Man, I'm not really sure if I paid you any money in a long time, man, but anyway, congratulations on your picks this time around. Second place, $75. Congratulations on your picks, C-Mag. And third place goes to my man Darkside, aka Tim Mullins, lives in Colorado Springs. Anyway, Tim Mullins, man, congratulations on your picks, man. Third place, $50. Got your money back, and I can play with house money. You know what I'm saying? So nice job on your picks, man. Okay, and so for our Varsity Squad, the second group that we have, that's a free group to get into. Also want to give a shout out to that winner for this week. For the second week in a row, my man James Hayes II, representing West Virginia. So shout outs to my man James in West Virginia. Great job on your picks with 113 points. Nice job. And last but not least, I want to give some shout outs to the people that play in the college pick'em pool. This week's winner goes by the name of First Responder. Pretty cool name if I do say so myself. He or she wins this week's pool with 314 points. So great job on your college picks. Some very good games coming up this Saturday. So good luck on those. Not too much luck though. So those are our week's winners from last week. Again, great job, y'all. And we'll see what you do this week. All right, so speaking of this week, we got some really interesting games on tap for the NFL especially. We got Carolina going to Baltimore. Steve Smith, once a Carolina Panther, now a Raven, should make for some really interesting must-see TV. Also, we got that high-powered Philadelphia offense traveling to San Fran. Philadelphia is the best second half scoring team. The Niners are the worst scoring team in the second half. So, perfect storm. What's going to happen? We'll see. Anyway, without further ado, here are my Week 4 NFL predictions and a couple of bonus predictions too.
Teddy Ted's predictions. You are in the squad.
Look, I'm feeling confident. I went 5-0 last week. I gotta go with how I feel. Again, these predictions are about who I think will win, not who I want to win. So you gotta extract the emotion from these picks. Look, I've always been a Steve Smith fan. He brings that fire, that passion, and I wouldn't want to mess with Steve Smith, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think the Panthers want any of this either. I'm going Baltimore. And I'm wearing the shirt. This is their breakout week. I really believe the Niners are going to turn it around, so I'm picking them over the Philadelphia Eagles. Gotta go with them. And then lastly, I mean, New England thought they were going to be a better team than they are right now. They're going to Kansas City, and I don't care who you are. Going to Kansas City is not easy to do. I think Kansas City gets back on track this week. I think they'll get their running back as well. So I'm going with KC to upset those New England Patriots this week. So those are my picks. That's who I'm going with. What about you? Look, I don't really care who you choose. I don't care what you decide to do, who you go with, where you go, what you do. But whatever you do, whoever you choose wisely.
Teddy Ted's Top 10. Choose wisely.